We have been married for over 20 years. Stanislav.
You can applaud. Glory to Jesus.
I am myself surprised that I live with such an extraordinary person, a really wonderful person. But since today this interview is yours, let me ask you, how did you get married?
Yes. Once I went on vacation, and with my friend we went to the store. And at that very moment I heard a voice from heaven again. God spoke. He showed me Yulia and said, "This is your wife." I went up to her, got acquainted with her. Of course, then she had her own life. She had a boyfriend. Of course, her parents were against it. I introduced myself as the director of the Odessa Film Studio. Am I telling the truth?
Very interesting young man came from Odessa to Alushta to rest. Director of the Odessa Film Studio.
And, of course, she believed me. If God said so, then he immediately gave her heart to me.
Yes, I forgot everyone at once. He was the most wonderful and handsome person. And I still love him just the same.
The problem was that the parents were against. If God had said, then I had to do it. You know, that if a word went out from God, then it had to be accomplished. And therefore, I had to steal her, and so we became a husband and a wife.
Yes, this is true. I was then only 19 years old. Every girl dreams that a prince would come and steal her. Well, it happened with me. He came by car and stole me. And then my parents went to the place where he had brought me to get acquainted and already agree with the fact that God said that we should be together. Stanislav, did God tell you in your adult life? Were there any more such cases, experiences? Did you listen to this voice or not? The clear voice of God.
Yes, of course. The voice of God continued in my life. While I was unbeliever, it hadn't happened often. It was more often in crucial moments of life. Sometimes I even argued with that voice. I didn't want to listen to him, didn't want to take his advice, and for this, when I rejected it, quite serious punishments came into my life. When I accepted this voice, it helped me so much in my life, because later it turned out exactly as this voice had said. For example, there was a situation when I almost killed a man, having an argument with him. Literally a moment before, God said to me at the last second, "You will kill him." And I stopped. There was also a similar case with me, when there was an attempt on my life. At the last second, the voice of God sounded in the same way. He said, "This is a murder." And I recovered very quickly reacted, and then was able to prevent all the consequences that could happen.